Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another Shadowverse Evolved gameplay video for you. At the bottom of the screen you'll see Jose playing his Elephant Forest deck versus Tim at the top of the screen piloting his Swordcraft deck with the newly added Mars into the deck, so I hope we get to see a little bit of Mars action in this video. Looks like he has a Swordsman, Quick Blader, Valiant Fencer, and I think that is a Heroic Entry. So Tim looks like he's going second. I would imagine Jose won that die roll, because normally Jose wants to go second every time, but probably not in the Swordcraft matchup where, I mean, Sword's probably the scariest deck to allow to go first, because they are so aggressive. Jose starts off with a Harvest Festival. Tim is looking like he is, I mean, who knows what he's going to do, but probably just going to play, I mean, any one drop he can get really is a good hand. Plays an Iron Rot Defender. That's the best one drop you could open, truthfully. Jose is going to, no way, he has double Elf Child May and is going to blow up the Iron Rot Defender. That is a very clean out. Tim does draw another Iron Rot Defender. That is pretty good too. I mean, if Tim had another one drop, that would have been nice, but I mean, he's still in a really good spot. You want to see the Iron Rot Defenders as soon as possible, because you want to get two heroics in the cemetery as soon as possible. Jose is going to evolve a Tweedledum, and it looks like Ancient Elf, Suzuka, Ancient Elf. Ooh, he misses off of the Tweedledum. He hits a lot of his power cards in the Marvelous Sunday. That's unfortunate. That really kind of stinks. He's probably just going to swing both Elf Child Mays into Tim's health. But he also, I mean, he might be considering not doing that because he might want to keep them up. I mean, and also damage that you do versus Sword is sometimes irrelevant, but he is going to opt to swing. What I mean is that sometimes it's irrelevant because you can kind of outgrind Sword and you know, not hit them until you start doing the last 2 or 3 turns. But anyway, so it looks like Tim is opting to probably play that Floral Fencer in his hand. I think he has a Novice Trooper, not a oh yeah, he had a Heroic Entry earlier, I think. But yeah, he does play a Floral Fencer. That is pretty good. He might not even swing with the Floral Fencer to leave it standing, but probably not for sure. Because, you know, you're going into Forest's turn 4, so Ishin Flash is a card for sure. I think you swing into the Elf Childs here. You might even swing the Iron Rod into an Elf Child too, just to make sure that you know, it's out of rotation and you don't have to worry about him bouncing it and start popping like the Knight or the Steel Clad. Yeah, I don't think that you go face here. I think you just take out that Elf Child, get a clean out. Yep, there you go. He is gonna out both Elf Childs. Jose's down to 2 cards. That is horrible. He draws an Elf Child, or sorry, a Marvelous Sunday. That's not horrible. Oh, he's going to swing 3 at Tim. And then he is going to... Oh, yeah, because it looks like he had an Ishin Flash, I think. So Ishin's going to be able to out 2 cards. Probably going to bounce that Floral Fencer to Tim's hand. Ishin a lot better in this matchup because you actually create a large hand size in Tim's hand, which is not something he really wants because he wants to resolve Valiant. But it's not as reliant on that, you know, as before. So Jose is going to leave up the Ishin Flash. So clearly he's committing to a strategy of, I'm just going to go face and see if Tim can pretty much keep up. You know, can Tim keep up and you know, like catch me before I catch him at a life points, you know, or however you want to think about it. I think he has a Mock Knight in his hand though, and if that's the case, he could ram the Knight and the Iron Rot Defender into the Tweedledum, then evolve a Mock Knight to destroy the Ishin Flash, and that is really good. And then obviously swing 2 at Jose with the Steel Clad Knight, and then Jose's trailing really hard. So I can see that happening if he does have a Mock Knight. Yeah, okay, so he does. Jose might even already see the writing on the wall at this point, but the second Iron Rot goes down. Then Jose is going to play the Mock Knight. Or sorry, Tim's going to play the Mock Knight, sorry. And looks like Tim is looking at Perseus. So Perseus will trigger, since there are 4 or 3 other followers on Tim's board, it'll gain 1/1. So it's a 3/3 right now that costs only 1. That card makes it to where there's just no reason to play Goblin and Sword ever again. He's going to use an Evo point to evolve the Mach Knight to out the Aishin Flash. He might swing, I was going to say, he could either swing the Mach Knight over the Tweedledum, but I agree with just getting the Knight out of the way and then keeping the Mach Knight standing. So that's going to deal 2 damage to Jose's health. Jose draws into, I think, a Nature's Guidance here. He might start healing up. Yeah, so he's going to Marvelous Sunday, heal 2, draw a card off of the Harvest Festival. He's going to play Harvest Festival again. Going to Nature's Guidance that Harvest Festival back to his hand, draw 2 new cards. And he doesn't have Evo points, but I saw he drew a Sukuna. It would be really nice if he had Evo points for that. So he might end up just playing Harvest Festival again and just calling it a day. He could also, if he wanted to, use a carrot. Because I know he definitely plays more than just 1 carrot. Use it on the Marvelous Sunday to attack over the Steelclad, but he's going to opt to set up his board anyway. So what Jose might be going for here is just like maybe he's planning on going Elephant next turn. Yeah, just going Elephant next turn, hitting Tim for a bunch. And then if Tim doesn't kill him, I mean, Jose, I think he had a Bolt in his hand as well. That Bolt is going to do, I think it should do at least 6. So he's got 4 cards in hand right now. If nothing leaves his board, he draws to 5, bounces 2. So it would be a 7/7 Elephant. Oh, that's tough. And then he will draw an extra card off the Harvest. I can't do this math on a whim, okay? I can't do this math and focus on commentary. But it's going to be really close to 15. It's either going to be exactly 15 or 1 short, I think. He's going to swing Jose down to 11, so it does 9 damage with his entire board. And for the okay, well, he's going to go Valiant Fencer. He might search, I don't know. Maybe he searches, oh, you know what? He might just go for an Iron Rot Defender. Maybe Tim is like foreseeing an elephant coming down, so if he has just a ward, that kind of thwarts the elephant. But he looks like he's thinking about doing a Marrow, so he's just searching follow-up. Nothing wrong with that, but maybe he has another ward. Nope, he does not. Okay, so he's playing the Amaro. He is putting Jose on, yeah, I mean, you can't, either you kill me now or I kill you. So, man, that's tough. Unfortunately, Jose doesn't have anything for this, so that's actually going to end up being the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see in the next gameplay video. That's all I got for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.